radio Suara Teknika, media informasi dan edukasi lewat radio Suara Teknika. Mari belajar, kita berkarya menjadi yang terbaik di udara lewat radio Suara Teknika. Satukan cita, wujudkan mimpi di SMK Negeri 3 Singaraja lewat radio Suara Teknika. Mari belajar, mari berkarya, satukan langkah, jangan pernah menyerah. Mari belajar, kita berkarya menjadi yang terbaik di udara lewat radio Suara Teknika. Satukan cita, wujudkan mimpi di SMK Negeri 3 Singaraja lewat radio Suara Teknika. Mari belajar, kita berkarya menjadi yang terbaik di udara lewat radio Suara Teknika. Satukan cita, wujudkan mimpi di SMK Negeri 3 Singaraja lewat radio Suara Teknika. Lewat radio Suara Teknika. The best mix of music.
107.7 FM.
Om Swastiastu, salam dan bahagia. Hello and welcome sahabat Teknika. It's me, Andita, a 10th grade student in Visual Communication Design number 2, and I'm going to be your host again for today's program. Today, on Tuesday, January 27, 2026, we are on the stereo program Stemsi in English on the radio. Alright, before we move to our guests, I want to let you all know that we are always on air on Facebook in Suara Teknika, on our YouTube channel in SMK Negeri 3 Singaraja Official, and always on air on 107.7 FM Suara Teknika Radio. So you can always tune in and listen to our programs on the platform that I just mentioned. Now let's move to our special guest. Okay, so could you please introduce yourself to the audience?
Okay, sure. Okay. Hello everyone. It's me, Devi, a 10th grade student majoring in Visual Communication Design number 2. And today's I'll become the guest again for the 4th time on today's program.
Okay, alright, Devi. How do you feel right now?
Oh, I can say I feel pretty amazing, even though there's a little bit of nervousness in myself. But okay, I think I'll already getting used to it.
Okay.
How about you?
Oh, well, I'm doing well, but I've been a little sick because of the weather lately.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and I have a headache, but it's okay. I will try my best. Okay.
Yeah, headaches can be annoying sometimes, but I hope you're getting well soon.
Yeah, thank you. All right, let's jump into today's episode.
Yes.
Okay, so Devi, I know that you like to draw, and that's one of your hobbies, right?
Yes, that's true.
Okay, since when did you like to draw?
Okay, actually, I already start like to draw back then when I was a kid, maybe of 5 years old, when I was in kindergarten. Okay, at first it was just doodling for fun, but over time I just realized that I really enjoy drawing so much, and because by that I can express my ideas and feeling through art. And then when I just entered junior high school, I start to become very interested in doing art. So I keep going on.
Ah, I see. Okay. Well, do you prefer making digital or traditional art?
Actually, I prefer both because, well, yeah, I really love traditional and also digital. But lately, I prefer digital art more because they have a lot of feature and it was so efficiency too. And in there, I can like just experience with the color, with the effect, and with the blending mode.
Okay, is there any reason beside that?
And besides that, okay, I prefer digital more because okay, I can say it was more convenient.
Mm-hmm.
If we like just draw on digital, we just have to bring our gadget like tablet or handphone, right?
Yeah.
But if we are going to draw on traditional, we have to bring like maybe a paper, a pencil, eraser, and even a
Yeah.
sharpener. So like okay, there was a lot of hassle to bring.
Yeah, plus digital way is more cheap,
Yes,
right?
that's
Mm-mm.
true.
Oh, and then what did you usually draw on your phone?
Well, I mostly draw my Aussie. I also can draw other character like a fan art, but well, it just depends on my mood.
Ah, okay. How many OC do you have?
Ooh, actually, I have okay, a plenty of OC to be honest. Okay,
Uh-huh.
but it just like there was an old OC that I can say I already forgot about them. Okay, so the main OC that I remember right now is 6 for female and
Mhm.
maybe 10 for the male one.
Ah, I see. Which one is your favorite?
I think my
Mm.
favorite one is okay. My main OC Yuzuri Anoka, her name. Okay,
Ah, haha.
I have take. Okay, I have sent that one before to you.
Mhm.
Okay, so, okay, yeah. Okay, then how about you? How many OC do you have? I'm sure you have a plenty of OC.
Oh, well, I do not have so many OC, but right now I have at least 41.
Wait, 41? Okay, that was plenty. You say you don't have many? Hey, hey.
But I don't think it's too much, but there's not just 41. There's
Mm-hmm.
another OC that I don't remember their name or
Oh, just
their
like an old
appearance.
OC.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, then among all of them, who is your favorite one?
Ooh, well, I'm sure you know which one is my favorite.
Is it Ray?
Yeah, it's my main
Oh,
OC. Her name
yeah.
is Mizuhara Reinatan.
Uh-huh.
Is for short. She's a
Oh.
red kitsune and
Mm-hmm.
live as an immortal too.
Oh, you really have a unique name for your Aussie.
It's
Ah.
not that unique though.
Hey, I can say it's unique.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, do you have
Uh-huh.
any favorite artists?
For favorite artists, of course I have. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I have two favorite artists. There are Kulen and Fung Zhao.
Oh, Kulan and Fung Zhao. Can you explain more about them?
Okay. For Kulen, she is actually the first artist that I start to love because
Mm-hmm.
of her art and the way she make she make a content about her art. Okay, well, I think Kulen is a Philippine girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a person from Philippines.
What about Fung Zhao?
For Fung Zhao, okay, I don't know pretty much about her, but I think Fung Zhao is Indonesian, but like a mix, but have a mix with Chinese. Okay,
So she's use Chinese language.
not Chinese language, but she use an English, but mostly like when he like making a tutorial, he will say like this tutorial was inspired from other artist that was a Chinese.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Mm, okay, then how about you? I'm sure you have a favorite artist in mind.
I don't have many favorite artists, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to mention one of them. So, it's Tanaka Mai. She
Oh,
is a Japanese manga and
oh.
an illustrator.
Mm-hmm.
Her art style was my inspiration
Mm-hmm.
to. So, maybe you notice about my art style that I change a bit of my art style so it can be similar to her art style.
Oh, yeah, I have seen like a lot of your arts and one of them like have a different kind of art style. But wait, that I love that. I love that way.
Thank you so much. Okay, beside that, is there something that inspire you to create art?
Okay, actually yes, there is something that's inspired me to make an art.
Hmm?
It was my daily life where I do my daily activity, like also like my hobby where I like to music. So I mostly had got the inspiration to do arts from music, from games, a movie, and from everyday emotion. Even though inspiration sometimes come when I'm not even looking for it. So okay, that's
Ah,
why the way how I express my imagination, okay, I express them from art.
I see. Okay. And then what part of making art do you enjoy the most?
The part that I enjoy the most is the part when I have to do the sketch,
Mm-hmm.
give the base color, and start rendering.
Why the sketch though?
Well, I can say I pick sketching because when I was like making a sketch, okay, I don't have to care much about the mistake I made. Just keep drawing. It's just a sketch anyway.
Okay. What about the render one, the render
And the
progress?
render one, for okay, the reason I really love rendering because, hey, I don't know why. It just like feel like I have a satisfaction feeling when I just start rendering. Okay,
Hmm.
I don't know why.
Okay.
Mm.
Do you ever feel pressure or art block when making art?
Okay, of course, yes, of course, yes. Okay, I think mostly artists have the same problem when
Mm-hmm.
making art. Okay, and yes, definitely. There's our time where I feel like stuck or feel like my art isn't good enough, and okay, that's make me feel like under pressure and get some art block. Well, but actually, to be honest, the main reason why I feel under pressure when doing art, even though drawing and making art is was one of my hobby, it's because I have a lot of things to do, and in the other hand I have to
Mm-hmm.
draw, and that drawing things have a deadline that I have to finish. Okay, okay, that's
Uh-huh.
why I just like can't focus on one thing. I think it's called ADHD. I don't know.
Yeah.
uh,
What about art block?
well, art block, okay, it's just like I have an idea in mind but I just don't know how to express it and turn it into art. Like, okay, I don't know why.
And then how do you deal with it?
Okay, okay. For if I like feel depressed or something when I was making art,
Mm-hmm.
I usually just like I don't know if this like working out that efficiently or not, but I mostly just okay, just take a short break and do the things that was more important than the art itself. Maybe like my school homework or assignment. Okay, and
Uh,
for the art block, yes, I take another short break again and do other stuff. Maybe other stuff like doing the laundry can give me an inspiration. Okay,
okay,
and
okay.
scrolling through my Pinterest feed because okay, Pinterest always give me a lot of inspiration and
Yeah,
references.
real. Do you have any artwork that you are really proud of?
Okay, okay, artwork that I really proud. Okay, actually yes,
Mm-hmm.
there is one back then when I like the first time I finally can get the hang to achieve my dream art style. Okay, but it was an old art and now I'm not that proud anymore of that drawing. Okay, but for now I have one that I feel really proud of because that was the first time I had the chance to go collabing with someone so awesome. Okay, so
Okay.
basically, okay, it was our art collab. Okay, this is how it looks like.
Oh, that looks so
Okay, and you
good.
also did a good job here. I really love your art style so much, to be honest.
Thank you so much. Uh,
Mm.
by the way, you just said that you often make an art with digital technique, right?
Yes.
Okay. You see, usually most software for creating art use English language.
Yeah, that's true.
And do you sometimes struggle when using digital software or to make an art? Maybe you don't know how to use and what's the meaning of the features?
Yes, yes, of course I do. Okay, it was okay back then when I was like the first time entering the world of digital drawing.
Mm.
I literally don't have any idea of all the feature on that software. Like, okay, what does this tool do? Okay, what does this even mean? Okay, but day after day, okay, um, digital software can be confusing sometimes, but hey, I try to learn little by little and practice regularly. And for now, I can say I can use an art software pretty well.
What software did you use?
I use Ibis Paint.
Oh, I use Saint.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was popular. Okay, I'm sure everyone
I
used
use
that.
that too.
Ooh.
Is there any other app that you use except IB Spain?
Well, actually, yes. It was okay so long ago. I think it was when I was in elementary school. Yeah, that's true. When I was in elementary school, okay, back then I have an old phone, not this phone.
Mm-hmm.
I have a phone where it can handle application like drawing and etc. But okay, because that time I was very curious about trying to draw digitally, then I started download an app that was like an Ibis Paint, but it has a little bit feature, okay, yeah, have less feature than Ibis Paint. Okay, the app called Sketchbook, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, sketchbook. I never heard of that apps before. Is that if you can choose, you want to choose Ibis Pen or sketchbook?
I just Ibis Paint more
Okay.
because the feature, of course.
Did you ever use Flippa Clip? If I can remember.
Oh, Flippa Clip. Okay, actually yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, back then.
So you make animation, right?
Yeah, I make animation. I do
Uh-huh.
animation. Cause it was back then when I was like, okay, like to try to figure out which kind of animation I want to make because for now I know there is two type of animation, a frame by frame one and twinning.
Ah, okay. Did you prefer twinning or frame by frame?
I prefer twinning.
Why?
Because if frame by frame, I have to draw a lot of the same thing multiple times, but
Yeah.
in a different angle and movement. Okay, that's why I'm more likely to prefer twinning than making a frame by frame animation.
What app did you use for make a twinning animation?
Okay, for twinning, I use like motion because that was so popular and everyone used that app too.
I see. Oh,
Yeah.
I remember about my past memories. I use a like motion, and then I don't even understand what's the meaning of some features, and
Yes.
I tried to make an animation, but I don't think so. I give up. So I just delete the apps and never make an animation again.
Well, that's true though. Okay, like motion can be so complicated sometimes. Well, my first time when using that app too, I also almost give up because I don't even understand anything on that app. Okay,
Okay.
but I glad that I keep going on and then well, I can achieve a bit of my dream.
Okay. When we talk about technology, what is your opinions about technology and AI in art as an artist?
Okay, technology as an artist. Wait a second, wait a second. Let me think. Well, my opinion, they are okay, pretty convenient, I can say. Like they give us, they help us a lot. But well, for making art, that requires creativity. It has to come from humans, not AI.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's why I actually not really like to people who use AI to create an art and take them as theirs.
Okay, that's a good point. I agree with that. I'm sure every artist think AI should be used as a tool,
Yes.
but not a replacement for an artist,
Yeah,
right?
that's true. Okay. I just pray that one day if when AI is getting better, artist work will be replaced. Ah, no. I
Yeah,
hope not.
I hope it doesn't happen in the future. Okay, and anyway, what motivates you to keep creating art even on hard days?
Okay, the things that motivate me is seeing my own progress where I keep learning and knowing that art is truly something that I really enjoy. And beside that, the most important one is my own dreams. I really want to achieve them. Okay, and then that's why
What
I keep motivated.
what dream do you have?
I just mentioned it before. Okay, the dreams that I have is to become a professional animator or maybe a designer, a 3D designer.
Oh, 3D designer. Do you want to make an 3D design?
Yeah, maybe like a character design for a game like that.
Ah. So you want to be an animator, right?
Yes.
Do you want to go in specific entertainment?
Yes, okay. I really want. Okay, this was my childhood dream. I really want to work on Disney Studio.
Oh, Disney.
Yeah, or
Okay.
Pixar or maybe Universal.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really enjoy all movie from them. Okay, well, my childhood was filled with Disney animation actually.
Okay, okay. And then I'm curious about something. You often make an incredible art. but I think I never seen you showing your art to people before. Why? Why though? Do you feel nervous or something? Maybe you can tell me the reason. Why didn't you
Okay, okay,
show me,
okay.
show the other people your art?
Well, technically, yes, I feel so nervous to show my art, and I also talk like, my art is not that great. Why would I show it anyway?
Nah, I totally disagree about that.
But that's true. 'Kay, I still think that my art it's not that better yet, so I just kind of don't want to share my own art. Okay, and you can say I'm also shy to show my own creation. That's why.
But you should try to show your art more often to other people. Maybe you can be friend with famous people.
Well, that will be pretty impossible if I can say, but hey, maybe one day I can try. I will
Okay.
try to post my art.
Okay. Before we end, is there
Mhm.
anything you'd like to say to our listener? Maybe some advice or motivation?
Okay, actually, yes, there is one that goes with. Okay, so everyone, don't be afraid when we are going to start, and don't be afraid to be bad at first. Everyone improve with time, so just enjoy the process and keep going on and keep creating. And also, as my dad said to me one day, okay, he said a sculptor cannot possibly make a perfect statue on his first try. He must keep learning and keep trying from mistake to mistake, because that is the place where we can learn, where we can improve our abilities. So keep trying and never give up, because well, it's okay if you fail, because it doesn't mean it's the end of everything, and it doesn't mean that you are a failure just by a single mistake, a single fail. And lastly, dream as high as the sky, because if you fall, you will fall among the stars.
Yeah, that's right. That was so inspiring and that
Hi.
was wonderful.
Okay, well, the last quote is I got it from Sukarno. You can say I inspire a lot from him.
Ah, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, and look, that brings us to the end of today's
Oh,
program.
time goes so fast. I didn't even realize that.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing your stories about drawing, Devi,
Yeah, you're
and
welcome.
thank you so much for Sahabat Teknika for spending your time with us and listening to our conversation. We really appreciate everyone's support and hope this episode was meaningful and enjoyable for everyone. This episode reminds us that it's totally okay to
Yes.
feel nervous, make mistakes, and keep learning along the way. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in and supporting us. Om
Om Santi,
Santi
Santi,
Santi Santi
Santi,
Om.
Om.
Salam
Salam dan
dan bahagia.
bahagia.
Bye bye.
Bye.